Hey guys, Happy New Year. Welcome in to a New Year's Navigation Tarot reading. I'm going to ping these 7 chakra bowls to like clear the air because it's New Year's. It's about, 12:54 a.m. January 1st. So we are fresh in the energy. Anyways, what better time to cleanse the air with loud noises than New Year's, right? Okay, so anyways, mind your volume. All right. Anyways, hopefully you didn't skip that because I feel so much better after that. Anyways, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It is about 1 a.m. on this fine new year. So I have a few things that I have written down for the reading. So we're going to be going over 5 sections for this. Oh, wait, is this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 and then the general energy. So yeah, I guess 5 sections. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it here. So, all right. Okay. I'll change the music, switch the lights around just a little bit here before we can get into it. So, anyways, so let's go ahead and get into the general energy for the year. So this is going to be New Year's navigation. So this is going to be a long reading. If you don't have time, maybe just like this and come back later, right? I think we need just a little bit more light. What do you guys think? A little dark? A little dark. Let's just turn that back on here. Anyways, yes. Big reading. So anyways, let's go ahead and pull from my chakra deck and see what the overall energy that we need to embrace is. So when I was like meditating on, because I wanted to do a reading for New Year's, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do the reading on. So when I was meditating on it, what popped in my mind was New Year's navigation. And the song that I was listening to, it came on my playlist, is Aurora Runaway. And it was like the piano and acoustic version. It was actually like really pretty. Anyways, though, and what came to me when I was listening to that song was to do areas of life for home, love, and then we're going to do finances, and then we're going to look for our areas of alchemy within our finances, and then we're going to do our career / passions, you know, and we're going to look into our signs to look out for our career and passions. And our love, we're going to look on how to best embody in our home. I was picking up on, we're going to look at like where, you know how like people say, oh, like home is where the heart is and this and it's that. Like everybody has their own special meaning to where home is to them, right? That's kind of what I was picking up on. It could be like location based, of course. This is all like just for funsies, entertainment purposes only. But but I mean, legitimately, it's like you know, like when you feel at home with a person, when you feel at home in a city, a location, an environment. Like some people love being by the ocean, they love being on the beach. Some people love being in the forest, the desert. You know, whatever floats your boat. Where is your home? So anyways, I'm excited. We're going to be looking for the entire year of 2025. Okay. Ooh, this one wants to pop out here. We're just going to let that. Our third eye. Anyways, another thing we're going to be checking into is anything to be mindful of. And then when I was like meditating, trying to get ready for this reading, it just kept giving me like me, but I was like old as fuck, right? Like I'm just super old. And I was giving advice. And then when I tried to like tune in a little bit closer, and I was like almost kind of like looking closer at the face, I was like, but wait, is this me or is this my mom? Right? And then as soon as I like thought that, it was like almost like the face started to change and it started to like flash through like all of my ancestors like ever, you know, so like ones I've like never seen ever, but you know, just all like women, but like elderly, you know. So what I picked up on with that is the the meaning of the elder. I wrote it down. The meaning of the elder is irrelevant. It's what you would tell yourself if you were, I can't read my handwriting. Anyways, if you were talking to yourself. Anyway, the rhetoric is what would you tell your younger self? That's what that is. I don't know. Anyways, you guys like to read this? I got chicken scratch. Should have became a doctor instead of a tarot card reader. Anyway. I'm just kidding. Kind of. I don't know. All right. What is the energy that we need to embrace for 2025? That's crazy. That's wild. You guys in the energy yet? You guys pumped? What is it? Is this year going to be exciting? Is anybody excited about it? Okay. I want to like, this reading is going to be designed as like a New Year's navigation. So it's going to be to help us use it as almost kind of like a guidepost for advice. So we can reflect back on it, on these areas that I wrote down. There is one other advice. Yes. Pull advice on remaining faithful in the face of adversity. So yeah, that's going to be the very last one. Okay. All right. What is the energy that we need to embody? For 2020, 2025. Am I saying that right? 2025. I'm just going to say it like that. It feels weird to say it the other way. I don't know. Maybe I'm strange. Oh, there goes the camera. Sorry. I feel like we should just switch. All right. Okay. So we have one chakra already. Let's get the rest of them here and see what's going on. Bring this up over here. Turn this down just a little bit. Good old Lord. Anyways. All right. What is the energy that we need to focus on for 2025? Okay, so we've got quite a little bit of everything here, honestly, except for crown and root. Okay. All right, it looks like we're going to do a chakra style spread. I don't know. I wasn't exactly planning to do that, but I kind of laid them out like that, and I think that that's what we ought to look on. Let's change this camera view. Can you guys see it okay? Oh, you guys can see me and I can hold them up. Okay. Anyways, this deck right here is actually a deck that I created. It's called Healing the Chakras, and it is a 49 card affirmation deck. And I wrote each affirmation. So I would like to dive into those first, but the areas of focus in which we're going to need to harness in 2025 is going to be our sacral chakra. I nurture patience while my seeds of creation come into fruition, and I joyfully await my creations to breathe new life. Okay. Solar plexus chakra. And we have two of them, so there's really a lot of emphasis on drive and willpower. And then we were getting that thing at the end, the face of adversity too. So I think that that could be like really useful, because definitely in the face of adversity, you need drive and willpower, right? Strength, confidence. Okay. Think of anything solar plexus related. I embody confidence in my ability to do the necessary work needed to bring abundance into my life. I have what it takes to create abundance. I have the motivation and drive I need to succeed, and I hold the wisdom necessary to take practical steps in achieving my goals. The heart chakra. I love myself and others unconditionally, and that unconditional love is reflected back to me in my personal relationships and self-care. Throat chakra. I speak truth and clarity over my life, being direct and clear-cut with my communication. I ensure my actions match my words to achieve the aligned results I wish to create. And then our third eye chakra. I see how to unlock my dream reality by intentionally practicing aligned visualizations. From here, I can see all of the details I need to uncover. This is the key. Now, to bust this down into a 7 chakra reading, what I can say about the cards that need to come out, because we did ask what energy it is that we need to harness for 2025, the only cards that we did not receive are any root chakras or any crown chakras. So what that tells me is that we are actually firmly grounded and we're planted, and right now we are nurturing the patience while our seeds of creation are coming out. You the root chakra is really all about stability. So you're not in a place where you have a scarcity mindset, which is fantastic. Okay, it seems that you know that they're coming to you. You're joyfully awaiting, like you know that this is coming. Like you're stoked, you're so excited. Okay, so much to where you're so excited where you are happily awaiting the stuff that you planted a long time ago is like starting to come in. You know that it's coming in, so you're patient. It's like when you order a package on Amazon, you know that it's coming to you. Or like when you drive to the drive-thru and you pay for your food, you know they're going to hand it to you at the next window, right? And you're patient with that because you're like, oh, I know it's coming. You can just relax, right? Okay, however, can we relax? I embody confidence, my ability to do the necessary work. So in this next one right here, I remember about it taking steps, no? Yes, right here. Take practical steps in achieving my goals. So there is definitely a need to not only nurture patience, but put in practical work and steps towards your goals while you are patient doing it. Be consistent and actually do the work necessary to accomplish whatever it is that you are working on. I don't quite know what it is, so of course, everybody in the collective is going to be different. So apply it to your situation and just kind of like navigate it on from there, right? But whatever goal it is you're achieving, it would be very helpful to maybe kind of journal it out and write your main goal and then break that down into smaller goals and just check things off the list that you need to get done, right? Like if you are going to build something, write down what you're going to build and then get a parts list and then write down all the labor that you have to do too. And then once you have all of your parts, then you know you can move on to the next bigger step, right? There seems to be some sort of emphasis on planning. Okay. I love myself and others unconditionally, and that unconditional love is reflected back to me in my personal relationships and self-care. So we are going to look into how to best embody love. So definitely it seems like it's going to be a beautifully, equally reciprocated time. But remember, like, self-love is so important too, because people will only treat you as good as you treat yourself, right? And that's not even to like, sound snooty in any way or anything like that. But it's true, you know, like you set that standard. I love living from my heart space and I embrace the beauty of the present moment. Yeah, and then look, we have another heart chakra one right on top of the deck too. I love that I know my worth and I hold value to myself for everything that I am, have, or will become. So those could be very helpful affirmations for you. Feel free to repeat them or do with them as you will. Let's get into some tarot here. I actually want to pull from this Wild Woman Oracle too. And that's it for now. Let's just do this the 7 chakra spread. Yay. Okay. I reset my decks, set them all the right way. I did it after midnight though, so they're like fresh. It's a fresh deck. You're the first ones to use it. It's so exciting. It's a new year. I really I'm actually kind of pumped for this new year. I have a lot of stuff that I plan on getting done too. Maybe I'm part of this collective. I could really utilize writing down a list, keeping track of it, right? Yeah, look, split of the deck. We've got the 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords, which denotes it could be some sort of travel or moving. However, the 9 of Pentacles actually represents your steps at like being like, you know, like a self-made man or woman, right? Yeah, the 3 of Wands. So being not just the visionary, but having enough courage to actually go and get on the boat. You got to get on the boat this year, right? Okay. On the boat this year. All right. Let's go ahead and get an overlay on our general overall energy that we need to embrace for 2025. I kind of like reading like chaos readings, and wherever the cards go, it's kind of like that's where they want to go. Okay. So the only thing that I'm getting up here, can you guys see this whole entire thing? I feel like my camera angle sucks. I really got to figure out something better here. La 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 la. My bad. My bad, guys. Okay, hopefully this isn't in my way. Because that's mostly what bothers me. And that's why I put it away so far. Because other than that, I'll be like knocking it over. Because I'm clumsy. Clumsy as fuck. Okay. What a big old pile. Okay, so anyways, up here there is, yeah, you can see. Okay, good. Good, good, good. You guys want to come in a little bit more? No? No, we good. If you're like watching this still, I guess you're the OG. Honestly, like, I don't know. My reading can be a little interesting sometimes, but I'm really into divination, and I like a lot of like really old classic divination, like throwing stuff out, reading where it goes, throwing the bones, stuff like that. I like doing crystal casting, all sorts of fun stuff. So chaos readings is like my natural it's my natural state. So if you think about it in the tarot card spread layout, right? So that way you know what I'm looking at here. So you have 7 chakras, and they're the energy meridians of your body, and there are 7 main ones. You actually have a lot more, but there's 7 main ones, especially in our Western world, right? I'm in America, so you know, here's your PSA, because a lot of people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. My like regular world, but a lot of people across the world absolutely know, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, you guys are my people. So if you think about it, just to explain the reading here, if you're thinking about this tarot card spread, it's where your energy lies in your body. So your sacral will be like your womb area. Your solar plexus is your solar plexus. We have the same body part. Your heart, obviously, your heart space, your throat, your third eye is the middle of your forehead. And then, of course, your crown is the top of your head, and it is considered your divine connection. And your root is at the base of your spine, and it's what really grounds you into this physical, reality. It grounds you in. So it's really like about your survival, your instincts, and so on and so forth. And the fact that we don't have the root chakra or a crown chakra showing up tells me that you are very well rooted and you are planted in your life. You're somebody who is, you know what you're here. You know why you're here, you know what you're doing to a degree, like you're not somebody who's like immature in experience is what I'm picking up. Like, I don't want to say like been around the block, but like, a thing or two, like your foundation is good, that's why you're so patient, because your seeds are coming in, right? There's a lot right here. So we're going to unpack this. But your crown chakra also didn't appear either. So what that tells me is not only are you really grounded into this earthly plane, this physical world, like you kind of know what you're doing, you have an idea of what your aim is. Like how I was saying, oh, hey, I actually have a lot of stuff I'm going to get done this year. I should actually make lists too, right? I have an idea, direction of where I'm going. Like, I'm not just willy-nilly out here. And I don't think you are either. If you're picking up on this reading and you're part of my collective, you're probably not. If you are, I mean, feel free to stay. You might learn a thing or two, but, you know, take everything with like a grain of salt. And if you need like a sense of direction, because remember, this is the New Year's navigation. So this is something where you're looking for some direction. And I just love that the Wheel of Fortune popped up, because this is like a navigation card, right? Just love that. Anyways, you're well grounded in to both your divine source, or what it is that you consider divine, God, whatnot have you, and this earthly plane, which is great. You're probably very well balanced, and you've planted some seeds, and you know they're coming in, and you're willing to put in the work this year to make it happen. Okay? You've healed, or you're healing your heart enough to surrender to love unconditionally. And up here with the tarot, notice how most of the cards fell down. Oh, that must be it. How most of the cards fell down here. The only one that fell up by your throat chakra and the third eye is the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. Now, the Eight of Wands is a very fast card. However, it is also a card of like communication too. So you may be experiencing some sort of block in this area. That's what could be being highlighted for us. However, perhaps not. Perhaps maybe it's just that you're not supposed to be communicating outwards. You should be doing like your visualizations within. I can't remember what the affirmations are. We'll unpack that in just a minute. Yes, one more. Medusa, Sacred Rage. Love it. Okay. I feel like I want to get some of these here. These are the shadow work cards. We're going to leave the dark stuff, the identifying shadow stuff, or if we need clarification. But this part, the integration, it's actually, these decks are really, really cool. I totally recommend it. I actually would recommend a lot of different decks. I really love decks. It's kind of why I started making them. I think divination is one of the funnest things ever. Anyways, all right. Give us a layout here. I feel like I'm not supposed to take those. That's why they're shooting off so far. Yeah, okay. All right. This reading is so messy. Oh my goodness. I hope this pans out for whoever is watching this. I have never professionally filmed a reading like this before. I love doing them for myself like this though, but I feel like it's usually just so chaotic for everybody else to follow. But, you know, it is what it is. I am committed in 2025 to really step out of my own box that I've placed myself in. So that way, I can grow as a person, of course, right? So I might as well do a good old New Year's chaos reading for everyone. You are a child of the universe, no less than the fucking stars. Fucking A. Okay. What else do we want to go into? I think we'll pull for all of our little questions at the end. So anyways, the topic really of the reading though. Okay, so New Year's navigation, of course. But with the meditation, right, it was like advice from your older self. And it was really somebody who was like on their last leg. You know what I'm saying? Like they had one foot out the door, but they're like, you know, like out the door forever. And it was like, what would you, if you need advice, okay, if you need advice, you should be asking what your future self would be telling you, right? Okay. And how would they view this time period of your life? Okay. So if you're looking back at the end of your life, there's always like, oh, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did this. Maybe you should like, it is a 9 year. It's 9 is the year of the Hermit. So go within and ask, you know, what is the best advice that I would give myself? And that should be like a good guidepost for the year. Okay, what else do I need to know? Okay, do. I do want to get just some tarot for a clarifier deck. Okay, so I need it. Alright, so let's unpack this fucking big ass reading here. We're probably already like a half an hour in. This is... Do people actually watch these things? Probably not. I guess not. I'll probably watch it though. It'll be useful to me, so fuck it. Okay, so right here, we have a lot down here in our sacral and our solar plexus. So we're going to go here. I just want to see kind of what I'm looking at. Okay. Tarot. Ooh, this Hierophant is trying to pop out at me. Where do you want to go, Hierophant? I don't know. Maybe here by Medusa? Alright, guys. I'm really getting tapped in here. Okay, listen. So... all of your alchemy this year, right? Okay, so our what we need to, the energy that we need to like embody, right? So all of our alchemy is going to be located within our sacral chakra this year, and working through a lot right here underneath a guise of divine timing. And there is a transformation that's happening here. And there is a lot of different options that can... a lot of different options that can arise through this transformation. There could be confusion around it, right? But both of these are sideways. So I'm just sensing that there's just a lot of different options. Give me just 1 second. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. So let's look at the information that we need to alchemize here for our sacral chakra. So this information is coming from a divine source. The Hierophant, he really wanted to jump out here. So this is something that, like I said, you're really connected into source. This is something that's coming from a divine source. Okay, so pay very mindful of this. It could also be about like marriage. Okay, it could be to like denoting about that. That is a possibility too. So Medusa, sacred rage. Each time a woman stands up for herself, she stands up for all women. Mea Angeloso. Anyways, if you don't know about Medusa, Medusa actually is... her story can be a misunderstood. So, yes, she turns men to stone, blah, 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 blah. But that's because she's, like, so beautiful, right? And this one, it's using sacred rage for creation, okay? Which is something that sometimes is absolutely necessary. However, Medusa, they say that she was cursed with the snakes because she like seduced Poseidon or whoever, you know. I don't actually know the full mythology on it. I'm sorry. Don't come after me. Okay. These are just the cliff notes, right? Okay. The cliff notes. Anywho, the reason why, I think it was like Prosperity. I of course can't say her name either correctly. The reason why she cursed her with that was for protection. Okay? It was to protect her from being, as a woman in today's world would say, subjected to, you know, unwanted advances and whatnot have you. So it was actually that when somebody gazed at her beauty, right, then they turned to stone. So it could be something of like wandering eye. That's just coming through for someone. However, okay, so we have this, which is coming through, which also makes me think that it could be something related to marriage, because we have the Queen and the King of Wands in a victory card between the two of them. Which is interesting that the Six of Wands is coming up here. Now, this could be you uniting your feminine and masculine. However, we also have the Ten of Swords here. So there could be a painful ending between the two. And that will bring about some sort of sacred rage. Now, I will say that when I first tapped in here, the energy got like super intense. And I had to like pause for a second so I could kind of like push it out of the way, because it was trying to come on so intense. So be very mindful of that. Whatever it is this is. But whatever this situation is it's divinely orchestrated in a way with the Hierophant here. Can I get a clarifier? What is this? Okay, yeah. Sorry, the throat chakra. Okay, listen. It's to do with yourself. So the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like some sort of like, you're like popping out, right? Okay. And that popping out is what? It could be seen as not the best to like everybody, or that you're willing to win at any cost. I don't really... Sometimes there's there's no winners in a war. There's only winners of battles, right? But somebody always has to walk away as like the loser, right? And it's like, I don't know, I'm picking up on something like that. Can we clarify some more? What is this? It just feels like heavy. It feels so heavy, guys. Oh my goodness, look. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, it feels really heavy. I think that this is advice right here. Okay. Visualize world peace. Peace. It starts with releasing the bullshit. So maybe releasing the bullshit in your own head of the stories that you tell about yourself. Maybe. That could be it. That could be it. It could be releasing all the bullshit, though. It could be like checking yourself, you know, all together, all the way around the board. As you should be, okay, in 2025. Like, hold yourself out. Fuck, I just hit my elbow. The spirit telling me that's for me too. Hold yourself accountable, you know, like, okay. This is okay. So what is our little advice for whatever this situation is? We have some integrating cards right here around releasing the bullshit. So we have to release the bullshit, okay, in order to alchemize it into our creation energy. Whatever this situation ends up being, just take note of it. Maybe I can get a keyword here too. What is sudden wealth? Interesting. Unknown. Okay. Yeah, there. No answer. Okay, daydreams. What do you love to do or daydream about, no matter how silly, irrelevant it feels to you now? Power. What does living your fullest potential and power look like to you? Inner critic. What does your inner critic most often say to you? What evidence can you find to combat your inner critic? I love this. Yeah, so this could be like a really intense situation. With the King and Queen of Wands, it could be that you need to remain balanced and grounded, because it could be something that maybe it's like a battle you don't know how to navigate through or something. However, it could have to do with living your full potential and your power and daydream. So this could really be where we said we are going to look for our career and passions. Good possibility. Let's go ahead and see here. So we've got over here, Witch of the Winter Woods, healing. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Dang. Namaste, bitches. Okay. Subconscious mind. What might your dreams reveal about your shadow self? So definitely pay attention to your dreams. They could be relevant in your creation. That's like hands down. I swear some of my best ideas come through in my dream state. Like, write your dreams down, dream recall, your subconscious mind. Sometimes it's like not your friend, you know, and it like tries to keep you safe and stuck in the same ways and stuff like that. But sometimes it like does really cool things for you, like dreams that you can interpret and use in your daily life. Or sometimes like, if you have a shadow aspect, we do have Winter Witch of the Woods with healing, and the divine in me honors the divine in you. So there could be some sort of trine of decoding not only how your subconscious mind works, but also how it's trying to communicate with you. And know that it is your inner like being. It's like your inner divine being, your own inner connection to God, which is something that you know, have innately. So you don't have to like question it or be afraid or anything like that. So we have some integration options right here, or integration advice right here. What does the process of integrating your shadow self look like for you? Future self. How do you see your future self dealing with your shadow self? And visualize. Can you visualize your shadow self? If so, what does it look like? How would you befriend this aspect of yourself? Okay, so with between the subconscious mind and all of the literally shadow selfer thing and the witch, the winter of the woods healing. So there could be some sort of like need to go within and under the surface. And that's also how you're going to alchemize your creation energy this year, right? Okay, let's keep it pushing here. No, that's not good enough. I want to pull some tarot on that. I'm sorry. Not those ones. Let's fix this. Yeah, the Three of Swords. So healing. Maybe you need to do some sort of subconscious healing. Listening to like subliminals is literally the best thing I can recommend for that. Google them, put them on YouTube while you sleep, and it's like reprogram your subconscious mind. Tell yourself positive affirmations throughout the day. And it's like, what's highlighting your shadow self is like, how do you see your shadow self? Like, when you think of yourself at your absolute worst and everything you hate about yourself, what is it that you look like? And take a good look at it and love that version of yourself. Okay? Because that version of yourself is what got you to where you are today, right? Have a meditation staycation. I didn't even read that. Om Sweet Om. I didn't read that when I flipped that over. Yeah, like chill and look at how far you've come. Look at that shadow self and realize that that shadow self was also your survival self. Okay? That got you to where you are. Oh my God, look, we have the Death card again. Okay, so transformation. It's what transformed you into being able to create whatever the fuck is over here, which is just an insane energy that I had to like pause and just like ground myself, because I'm just like, oh my, okay. We're tapped in. Like, let me drink some water. I wasn't ready for that. You know, anyways, okay, so ease into this. This is a transformation and it's been rough, okay? But everything's been on divine timing. Sometimes you up, sometimes you down, okay? The fact of the matter is that the wheel keeps turning and you have healed so much, and you need to look at the parts of yourself that you don't like and realize, like, why are they there? Let's get into identifying. Let's see, what is this? What is this that we're needing to heal over here? Masking. Do you ever feel like you're wearing a mask or playing a role? So this could really be like on authenticity. You could have been not embraced for when you've shown like your own authenticity. That it's very common, right? Like, people are super mean, especially if it happened when you were a kid, whether that be family members or schoolmates or co-workers, whatever, right? So there's some sort of healing. We have husbands, hidden meanings, never-ending good. Climb out of the hole. Okay. I'm not 100% sure. Take those as you will. Okay. Hidden meanings. You could be someone, I mean, because we do have the divine counterpart cards over here underneath the Hierophant. You could be somebody who perhaps wears a mask around your lover, you know. Or you're worried that you might not actually be loved for who you are. Underneath the mask, underneath it all, there's this song that's coming to my mind. You're really lovely underneath it all. I can't remember who sings it. I'm not going to change Ganesha over here. Lord Ganesha. He's chilling. He's kicking it. Okay? Let's keep it pushing right here. Something to say here, though, is Let's just reread this affirmation together. I nurture patience while my seeds of creation come into fruition, and I joyfully await my creations to breathe new life. So you've planted some seeds quite some time ago, and there's stuff it's coming in, it's intense. You've done some healing, you're doing some healing, you will be doing some healing in 2025. This card, I just looked over and I saw it right here. There's better shit on the horizon, and get your sweet ass outside and the beach, okay? Yeah, you might be going through or have just recently gone through something that's difficult. The next card right here is actually the publisher card, which I always take as the self deck. So it means focusing on yourself, busy transcending bullshit. Pick one thing beyond your control and just let it go. Just like that. Give it to God. Right? Huh. Okay. I wish you much luck with that, friend. All right. I wish myself much luck with that too. I sometimes neglect to remember when I'm reading for like a collective that I am also a part of the collective. Right? We all are. All right. So our solar plexus. So how is it we can best alchemize our energy here? Now, I think it's also I'm being blocked before I can continue, before I can move on. I keep wanting to move on, but they're like, there's still more here. Okay, in order for this transformation to happen, there's a lot of confusion around it. There's a lot that you don't know. So you have to just let it fold. You have to let all of these little cups pop out and show themselves, right? And be patient while that happens, okay? Stay grounded. What was it? What was that advice that we needed? Remaining faithful in the face of adversity. Remain faithful in the face of adversity here, okay? Okay, friend. These could be potentially blocks in your sacral chakra that you need to heal and work through this year. A lot of the times when I do the 7 chakra readings, it comes up with blocks. However, this was me pulling to best alchemize our energy. But I think that these are clear right here. However, these are just kind of like lingering on. This feels intense. This feels like we've been heals, you know? We've been healing that. Okay? But to know that there's stuff out there that can like totally help you release blocks around your sacral chakra. Okay, you can do like some sort of sound healing. You can do affirmation work. You can do energy work. You can just consciously make an effort to work on whatever it is that you know is affecting these energy centers of your body and your creation. What it is where is your creation energy being poured into? Are you pouring it into your creations? Or are you pouring it elsewhere? Are you leaking your creation energy elsewhere? You know what is like a great thing for that too is like pulling in your energy through like celibacy and stuff like that. Totally great for it, you know, because it will really help your energy be brought into your body. And then you can then fill yourself up and delegate out your energy accordingly. Okay. All right. So moving into our solar plexus. Yes. Yes. I can finally move on. Okay. We are good to go. I embody confidence in my ability to do the necessary work needed to bring abundance into my life. I have what it takes to create abundance. I have the motivation and drive I need to succeed, and I hold the wisdom necessary to take practical steps in achieving my goals. So the ones that we had popping out right here, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords, she's all about fucking clarity, okay? So remember, we have the transformation that's happening here, and the Seven of Cups can be a lot about confusion. However, the Queen of Swords, you know, she only has clouds from the bottom down, and she is about clarity. She's about communication, but you see her, she's delegating too. I feel like I just mentioned delegating. Maybe I didn't. Doesn't matter. Anywho, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse tells me that you're unsure of what you're holding here. Okay, so I'm being guided to pick this up and look at these keywords. So this has something to do with this, okay, with this intense situation over here. I don't even like tapping into this situation, but I'm like, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, we'll see. Just seems so intense. Okay, Queen of Swords. She's able to gain some sort of clarity over this confusion that's here, but she's really not sure what she's holding on to. But because of this situation, she's now got this. Sudden wealth, unknown. Let's find out. What do we have? Make nice, forgiveness, tired, beer, hold on, hold my beer. Oh my god, I feel like it is. Hold my beer. Okay. Spirit's got jokes. Implementation, chameleon, Cinderella, are you a maid or a queen? Okay. Finish line, unknown, stern. Holy shit. This fucking energy. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to swear on here. Maybe I can just beep these out. I can make it YouTube appropriate. I want to start like doing readings on YouTube. My readings are really long though, and I feel like people like won't want to watch them. People won't want to watch me like rant and do weird divination like this, but ooh, I gotta tell you, like the energy right here is so intense. Let me just see, because this is our guidance. And it needs to be addressed. Triggers. What's this triggers card? What are the triggers that bring out your shadow self? Identify. Okay, step one in getting the clarity is to identify what's setting you off. What's setting you off is what attaches you to this situation. I still don't even know what this situation is though. Okay, but this is our advice on this situation. When it comes up, you're gonna know what it is. Okay, that's all I'm just being told. Stern to the finish line. Okay, implementation, beer. Okay, I'm getting the hold on in beer, like hold my beer, almost like, and that's what the energy feels like. No lie. Okay, it's gonna be fucking intense. Okay, friends. Tired, forgiveness. So be easy on yourself if you do get tired, okay, but remain stern through to the finish line. Remember, like remain, this is just the advice right here, remain faithful in the face of adversity, make nice and sudden wealth. I'm hearing mind your manners. Okay. So intense. Okay, what else needs to be read on this situation? I want to get this energy off my plate and I want to move on. It's under hidden meanings. Okay, gifts and trumpet. What the fuck? It's like literally so intense. I'm like almost borderline nauseous. I'm like not even lying. Hidden meanings, gift. Climb out of the hole. What hole are you in? What is going on here? I don't even want to be nosy because I feel like maybe you know what this is. But there's a really uneasy feeling that like I have to go in. The High Priestess. The hidden meanings, yeah. Let me refocus your energy. Okay, it says hold space and offer guidance that will hopefully help you in one way or another with the High Priestess and focus your energy. With the Queen of Pentacles poking out right here. She's upright though. It may be irrelevant, but my house is like loudly creaking right now. Huh. So you have to identify your trigger. And when you get triggered, you're going to need to refocus your energy. Okay. Perhaps using something that has a hidden meaning. Oh my God, look. Yes, blank. Okay. Listen. Okay, focusing your energy onto something else when you're triggered can help you. If you implement that, it can help you stay stern through to the finish line. Something blank though. Something that isn't obvious that that's what you're doing, but it can be a subconscious thing, right? We have a lot of subconscious stuff. This can be like what helps you heal this. I understand now. Oh, I feel so much better. I feel like, thank you. Shay. The sun. Yes. Thank you for shedding light on that. Okay. And there's a hidden meaning. Okay, so what I'm picking up is like, say you have this crystal. Say you have this bracelet. Say you have a mantra. Say you have something that you have that you can rely on as a quick tool for when you're triggered, that you can refocus your energy, that you can know what steps it is that you're taking. You can be like, okay, look, I'm triggered. I'm trying to work through this. I'm trying to work through this. This is my goal. Look, the Queen, I fucking get this. Oh my God. Dear Lord. Love divination. I love the way it unfolds. I have such an appreciation for the art of divination. The Queen of Swords, she is not focused on the material world, okay? She's able to see the bigger picture. She's able to refocus on that sword, okay? Like her sword. It could be like a physical object. I'm getting just a physical object because sometimes that helps me. And you can channel energy in and out of them. So like if you know any like basics of energy healing, it's usually your dominant hand is what pushes out and your non-dominant hand is what receives. Most people it's left and right? So you give out whatever. So if you have some like negative energy, you can kind of like push it out, push it into the selenite and it can help cleanse me. If I am looking to maybe help myself out a little bit, I have a crystal in my pocket I'm trying to fish out here. Like a rose quartz, I can put that in my left hand and help receive in like love and grounding and whatever, right? Something to refocus your energy, okay? Come back to yourself. Come back to self-love. When you're triggered, come back to self-love. Come back to your goals. Come back to what it is you're working on, okay? That's our advice. So let's move on up to the heart chakra. It attracts your tribe, acceptance. These cards aren't together, but I'd say that's pretty damn valid for the heart chakra. Okay, this is beautiful. Whew, I feel like I need such big breaths after that. Ugh. I love myself and others unconditionally, and that unconditional love is reflected back to me in my personal relationships and self-care. So this year, you're really taking care of yourself, right? And you're loving yourself as you want others to love you. And you're accepting. How can you practice accepting yourself? You're loving, remember we're talking about the shadow. We're loving all parts of ourselves. And because of that, it attracts your tribe. Because you're being real and you're being authentic. There is no masking, okay? Take it off. Just show people who you really are. The worst comes to worst. You feel exactly how you do now, right? If you don't feel loved and accepted for who you are, so therefore you're not being who you are, you already don't feel loved and accepted for who you are. So if you're rejected for who you really are, what's the difference? Okay? Yeah, wake up. And we also have not the one. Oh, I feel like there could be, I mean, it's 2025, who knows? Decide your vibe, it attracts your tribe. Yeah, so if you're willing to show up the best for yourself, then others are going to show up the best for you. And if they're not, what did that just say? Not the one or whatever, right? Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look. 10 of Cups, because there can be better stuff out there. And you like, honestly, you might be like dealing with some shit. Maybe you need to like purge, release, detox, okay? Let's get into this a little bit more here. So we've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. So there could be some sort of block in communication. However, I'm really sensing a need to just go within, okay? Symbols. Are there any reoccurring symbols in your life? And this showed up actually under the throat chakra, which is very interesting. Affirmations, I think, are going to be so very helpful for you, okay, to help you refocus your energy. Have something you can come back to, like, I'm always in the right place at the right time. Everything is always working out for me. Simple little things like that. When shit's like going haywire, that you can tell yourself like, oh my goodness, it's okay. It's going to be just fine. There's practical solutions. You know why I got that is because I had, I was advising somebody that their Christmas present just broke, right? And they were like super upset about it. And I was like, it's all right. There's practical solutions. It's like not working, like, basically like fresh out the box, right? It's like, we take it back to the store. It's okay, but some people are just like, you get so hooked, you get so triggered. Just like remind yourself, like, it's all right. We can fix the situation. It's totally fine, Okay. Just breathe. Just breathe. All right. I speak truth and clarity over my life, being direct and clear cut with my communication. I ensure my actions match my words to achieve the aligned results I wish to create. Absolutely, right? Okay, and is there any reoccurring symbols? So definitely work with affirmations. The Queen of Swords, she is clear cut with her communication, and she's showing up, right, with the actions that matter most. She's not focusing on all of this material shit that doesn't matter. She's focusing on the vision and the direction, and she's delegating what it is that needs to be done. Okay, right here. I see how to unlock my dream reality by intentionally practicing aligned visualizations. From here, I can see all of the details I need to uncover. This is the key. Right? So really work with your visualizations this year, because they're like your dreams and everything else. Right when you wake up, do meditations right when you wake up and write down any symbols that you get. Okay, that's coming through too. Anyways, let's go ahead and pull for all these little advices. I'm sure this reading is just awfully long, and I'm sure. Let's do from the Gummy Bear Tarot for it, okay? So, okay, let's see here. The split of the deck was the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. Now, that could actually denote to like take some sort of action before something's over, before it's too late. Okay? For someone. All right, so we have these not strange, I'm sorry, I don't want to say that. The home is to where? So where we're talking about, like, home is where the heart is. Home is this. Home is that. Blah, 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 blah. So we're going to pull on that. And then how to best embody love. Areas of alchemy for our finances and signs to look out for our career and passions. Which one do you guys want to pull first? Oh my goodness, look at right here. The Sword of Truth is coming out. These cards, signs to look out for. Okay. So career and passion, signs to look out for. So the Ace of Swords. There could be some sort of communication, like really big communication coming in. So stay observant. Okay? Stay observant from any sort of communication or clarity. We have this God frequency that just like came on over here, right? But also this is often seen as from the divine. The aces are divine communication. Keep an eye out for it. Okay, those are the signs to look out for career and passion. What else we got? Four of Pentacles. So it wants us to focus on home next. So home. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna mess up this whole spread. That's all right. Home. Where is our home? What an odd question to ponder. Where's our home? What do we need to know about where's our home? Queen of Wands in the reverse. She popped out over here on this healing pile. Maybe you don't know. Page of Cups, Four of Swords. Yeah, you are resting on something. You haven't quite grabbed that fish. You know, see, because the Page of Cups is, that's a little slippery fish, right? You have to like grab that fish. You have to, like I said, on the split of the deck, the Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, you have to grab the opportunity before it's too late. Stop resting on it. Why are you resting on it? Because the Wheel of Fortune, what the okay, so you're resting on it because you don't think it's the right time, but you're being told that it's the right time. Move on this. Move on this situation now. Now. Act now. Three of Pentacles. Collaborate with others. Page of Wands. Eight of Cups. In the reverse. Yeah, you're stuck right now. You need to take that inspired action. Get curious, collaborate with others if you need to. Because there's quite a lot of cards on the table, right? You need to clearly delegate. What does this have to do with home, though? Where is your home? What does that have to do with anything? This strength. Strength fell on my lap. So if something's off the table, you're not feeling strong enough to do something. You don't think you're good enough to do something. You need to tame your ego in a way. Yeah, right here, your triggers. Exactly what it is, okay? Because you got to think. And the thing is about the Strength card is it's Virgo and Leo. And Virgo, very gentle, right? Very guiding. And Leo, very egotistical, very bright, very loud. And you have to learn how to guide it. But it's a beast, right? You can't just reach in and be like, come here, you fucking lion. Let's go this way. Like, no. You can't do that. It will literally bite your face off, okay? There's some sort of like delicacy that's needed here. Delicately. The triggers, right? To delicately approach your triggers in a way. It's so funny. This came up in like just my short read for the New Year's. Justice. I mean, it could be some sort of legal thing. That's a good possibility. How to navigate your triggers through, adversity, through this, but it's definitely the time to act. Oh yeah, Empress. Fucking Empress, yeah. And then look, I see the Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups just like peeking through, which could definitely be your home. this is like my happy home, happy family. Like they have the river, they have their like farm, they got the little house, they're a couple, they got their kids. Okay, and this is something that you don't see coming, but the Empress, you know, she's the accumulation of all 4 of the queens. The Empress needs a home, right? She needs that house on the hill with the river and everything to raise her children. Now's the time to act on it. Huh. Yeah, the Devil in reverse. So having to release something. Very interesting. Okay. Take that what you will. So it could be a move. It could be something to do with your home. Okay. Some sort of battle. And is this what this is over here? Queen of Cups. Yeah, use your intuition. It very well could be. It could be. It really could be. It could be multiple things, though. I thought that was under... Okay, so we did career and passions. We did home. So next we have love and finances. Let's do how to best embody love. How to best embody love. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh. And the, oh my goodness, the 3 of Wands in the reverse fell off the table. I actually have a bunch of cards off the table that I didn't even notice down here. I've got the Queen of Wands again. Oh my goodness. What is the Queen of Wands? This must be the cards that they want us to have for love. The Queen of Wands. Oh, fuck. The 4 of Pentacles again. And the 10 of Pentacles, which is a card of legacy. And the 3 of Wands, which fell off the table in the reverse. So, in love, I'm getting how to best embody is to actually alchemize your love into your, like, your passions and your desires, into your drive, into actually building your foundation and your legacy. So you're actually being advised to, instead of giving away all of your energy and just sitting there visionarying, to actually alchemize your own energy for yourself. And a lot of your sacral stuff was really like denoting that onto too. So that is for our love. That's how we should best embody. Is that really all we're gonna get? Let's see. Yeah, the 9 of Cups in the reverse. It does not seem like it's it for the love here. Not for this reading. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah, so maybe just like not at this time. That's not where your focus needs to be. Okay, cool. Fuck it. I'll take it. All right. Let's do for areas of alchemy for our finances. Areas of alchemy. How am I even going to break that down into a tarot? Oh, look. We didn't even throw you back in those 3 Pentacles. Why don't you go ahead and come on in here? I actually really like this Gummy Bear Tarot deck. It's so cute. And then it comes with a cute little tin. I'm thinking about maybe doing tins for my deck. I honestly kind of like don't like this box that I made. So I'm going to redo the box. Soon, actually. So keep an eye out. I'll let you guys know when. I'll let you know when. Whew. Okay, so I'm actually like picking back up on that intense energy again. For when I'm tapping into finances. And we do have this one on over here that's sudden wealth. So whatever the situation is could have to do with the finances. And I'm starting to like feel ungrounded again. So it could be like really intense. We have the Queen of Pentacles right here too. If you do come into any sort of sudden wealth, say you win the lottery or you get like a really good job or anything like that, just remember to stay grounded. Take it easy. Okay. and be smart and bring clarity into your choices, because if this is like literally the most abundant card in the deck. So if you do come up on a lot of something, just be mindful in the foundation it is that you're building, how you're alchemizing it. Okay. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles. So what seeds you're planting, which ties back into our sacral chakra. So finances, area of alchemy. Shit, we got the Ace of Swords again. So yeah, it could be some sort of like gift from God, some sort of communication. Keep an eye out for it. And then we've got the World in the reverse. So it could, and the Hierophant again, huh? It could be due to some sort of cycle, and then the Knight of Pentacles again. Okay. Some sort of cycle that's either beginning or coming to an end. Because it's not in the upright position yet, but it's a seed that was planted perhaps long ago. Divinely fucking orchestrated this whole thing though. And I'm telling you, I'm tapping back into that intense energy. I'm like, whew. It could be that, you know, there is I'm telling you, it's like almost hard to speak because I'm like almost like nauseous, and I'm just like drinking water. Okay. Like, I promise it's water. The Fool, yeah, it's some sort of new journey. It just feels so intense. It's like almost like my arms are numb and everything. It's like a really big new journey, okay? And I remember the root of it was actually the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. So it's really something that you're doing yourself, okay? The Chariot, yeah. So you're being encouraged to take this first step to move forward with it. It's going to be intense, but it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be something that you can build a foundation and a legacy on. In regards to finances, okay, does it have to do with our career and passions? What are our signs to look out for? The Star. I'm really getting like, shine your inner light, shine your inner alchemy. Show it. Healing though, show your healing. Six of Cups, yeah, show your healing that you've healed from in the past. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Tower, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Cups in reverse. But anyways, this can be from the past, but in the present. In the present, you're healed from the past of all of this deception and this. Like, show how fucking far you've come, okay? Because you've come a long way, and there was a lot over here that was denoted on that, okay? And just remember above everything to have faith in the face of adversity. So let's just get some closing advice, okay? Just a little bit of closing advice. I just want to ring my little non bell. Yeah. Love this. It was hand hammered. Bought this from this quaint little, like, basically a town off of a street in the woods in California. Anyways, so much fun. Who? That's all it says is who. Who and golds. This is the energy you needed. Sacrifice in the reverse. Oh, this is the ending you needed. Oh shit, I misread that. This is the energy you needed. Hi. This is the ending you needed, sacrifice. So with the sacrifice in reverse, I'm really picking up on do not self-sacrifice yourself this year. You need to be focusing on what it is you're passionate about, okay? This is how to remain faithful in the face of adversity. You need to affirm to yourself that this is the ending that you needed. Gold? Who? Who's gold? It almost seems like it says I. Like, I am gold. I'm golden. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm picking up on. Does that sound so silly? I don't know. You tell me. Anyways, guys, literally Happy New Year. If you stayed all the way to the end, like, shout out to you, because it's probably like a 3-hour long reading. We've got someone's pretending, and phone erupts like a volcano in the cold. So anyways, be on the lookout for anything that may trigger you. And be mindful on how you're approaching it, okay? Remember to designate something to refocus your energy as a tool. Oh, look right here. Monetize your passions. Elbow grease. Drink more water. And gifts. I love this for a closing message. Okay, so you need to focus on the gifts that innately we're giving to you. Like, what is it that you're actually good at? What is it that you enjoy to do? And try to find that and see if there's a way you can monetize it. Even it doesn't matter if you make no money from it, but maybe one day you will make money from it. Maybe one day you'll make a shit ton of meaning from it, right? With this weird energy. That's very possible. But you have to be willing to put in the steps for it. So remember, the main of our energy spread for our chakra read is actually our solar plexus. So you have to be willing to put in the steps and the elbow grace needed to get where it is you need to go. Let's just get a closing tarot. What do we want here? The Two of Cups. You may need to come to some sort of agreement. Yeah, okay. I'm picking back up on the intense energy. It has to do with some sort of an agreement. Okay. Palmistry. I am worthy because I exist, and clover. So you could really benefit from affirming just how lucky you are with perhaps this new agreement, or we were getting the one that where it was like, this is the ending you needed. Okay, someone's pretending. Reno and strange sights. Awake. Okay. Let's take those, if you will. Get out in nature and toy box. So as some advice to stay strong in the face of adversity, go out and hike. You know, the world is your playground. The world is your toy box. It's essentially that little thing. But whatever it is that you're going through and that you're releasing this year, you're going to be able to alchemize it in just the biggest way possible. And I can't even like stress for you the way it feels monumental, to where you're like, your stomach might literally drop, because that's what I was feeling in my actual body, is that like my stomach dropped and I got kind of nauseous. I was like, oh shit, that's intense. Hunger. It's like something that's going to sensate your appetite beyond what you would like ever be able to eat. I'm just like getting reminded of something my grandpa told me when I was a little girl. He's always told me, oh Jenna, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. And it's because every time I would make a plate, I'd just make these gigantic plates, and I would get all of the food and just get a whole bunch of it, and I would eat just the littlest amount of everything. And I still do that to this day. Sorry, Grandpa. I'm sorry. Anyways, he gave me the most crap for it, and that's what he would tell me. But that's whatever big wave is coming in, it feels so intense that it's like having a feast that there's no way you could even eat all of the food. Like, you're more than taken care of, right? What is this over here hiding? Oh my goodness. Okay. Look, I have all of these three. Flood, a whole new world, and I am receiving abundance from both expected and unexpected sources. So, whoever it is that this reading's for, by releasing this intense situation and going through the alchemy of it, and going through the healing that you've gone through, if you take the actionable steps this year, you're not even going to recognize yourself, but there will be an abundance of flow. If it's not monetarily that comes in, remember that abundance comes in all forms. It may just be something that's just so fulfilling that it doesn't matter how much money you would make from it. Okay? May could be coming in around May time. What else do I have? Collect the data and observe. Expand and elevate yourself. So just sit back. Just sit back. Sit pretty. Take inspired action when you feel the call to take inspired action. Don't get caught up. Don't get triggered. Remember your objective, your goal, and focus on either a mantra or something that can bring you back to your present moment, to your goal when you do get hooked, so you can see your way through this to alchemize this situation into probably the most abundant fucking thing ever. I really just hope you hit the lotto. I hope I hit the lotto. No, but seriously, whatever it is, it's like money can't put a price tag on it. But it could be that. But I really feel that it's it's big. I can't decipher exactly what it is, and it's going to be different for everybody in the collective. So anyways, if you made it this far, your final advice is don't overthink it, just tell the story. And Aries, so it could be happening either about an Aries or during Aries season, and it is be unapologetically yourself. Okay, so really just be your authentic self this year. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? Happy fucking New Year. Seriously, Happy New Year. It's 2025. And look at the clock. Oh, can you guys see it? It says 1, 2. Oh, I missed it just at the beginning. It said 1, 2, 3, 4. It's go time. Anyways, Happy New Year.